lên chính sách vĩ mô lẫn đời sống hàng.
Welcome along to London. We look there at the busy Piccadilly Circus in the heart of the city's West End, Theatreland. We've got a show for you, though, over at Wembley. It's quarter-finals day at the World Team Table Tennis Championships. All the big hitters still involved. The defending champions, their campaigns continue apace, and the stage is set inside the OVO Arena. We begin with the women's teams, and what a way to begin. Defending champions marching on through this draw, dispatching all opponents in their wake. Team China's women have made this look easy so far. This is how we begin. They are up against the Republic of Korea. Once again, they met in the group stage, and that was a clean sweep for China's women. Can they repeat the feat today? It's then a quarter-final between Germany and Japan. Japan, they are so strong. Can Germany make it through to the last four? It's then Germany's women up against Hong Kong, China, before the men's teams round out at 7:30 local time with Sweden and Chinese Taipei. But this is what's up first. The Republic of Korea against the defending champions China, the most dominant force in world table tennis. It's Wang Manyu, world number 2, who leads the line ahead of world number 1, Sun Yingsha. We've been used to seeing Sun Yingsha kick off for China, but there's been a change in the running order here. Wang Manyu up against Xin Yubin to kick this one off.
Inside the OVO Arena, Wembley, where history meets the future. We don't just celebrate a sport, we celebrate movement, we celebrate culture, we celebrate connection. Because every rally tells a story, every point writes history, every player carries a nation and a dream. London, you lit the spark, the world carried the flame, and now, 100 years later, we return, not to look back, but to rise forward, faster, stronger, together. This is more than a championship. This is a century in motion. Let the games begin.
Wembley, we are ready. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's welcome the teams. Representing Team China, it's Chen Jingtong and Kuai Man. Wang Yidi and Wang Manyu. And the best player in the world, it's Sun Yingsha! Their opponents are Korea Republic. Representing them today, it's Yang Ha-yun. And Yu Si-woo.
But have you ever met?
Park Ga-ha-yeon. Kim Na-young. And the world number 10, the top player in the Korea Republic, Shin Yubin.
Keep shading, yes, attack, pulling paid away frame.
So there we have it, the team lineups. Team China led by that woman there, Sun Ying-sha, their long-time world #1. That's a look at their results. This is how they've made it through to the last 8. A flawless record, bar that one match dropped against the Polish team. Phenomenal strength in depth among the Chinese outfit. As you'd expect, they've got 6 of the world's top 10 in their ranks. They've got the first 2 places in Sun Ying-sha and Wang Manyu, and then Wang Ittf as well there. She will be 3rd up in China's rotation. It is Wang Manyu, though, who gets us kicked off against Shin Yubin, and we can have a little look then at how the Republic of Korea have found themselves here. Less impressive, less dominant than their opponents today, and interestingly we can see that result there against China. They did meet in the group stage 4 days ago, and it was a clean sweep for the defending champions. They are led by world #10 Shin Yubin, Kim Na-young sitting just outside the top 30, and Park Gae-hyun will be up 3rd at 75 in the world. So Shin Yubin back inside the world's top 10, dropped some way down the world standings last year and was outside of the top 20, but looks to be making up ground again. She faces the world #2. Quite incredibly, Wang Manyu has never been at the summit of the standings. Model of consistency, but she's never, ever reached the top. It's been Shin Yubin who's kept her off, rather, Sun Ying-sha who's kept her off the top spot. Paul Pierre, welcome him in for this quarter-final in the umpire's chair today. The head of the Tata coin toss.
White, I think. White for you, pink for you. It's white, you want. Which you? You're the server. Which side do you want to play? This side. Serving on this side.
So coin toss complete. So the players make their way over to the other side of the table for the leaning racket reveal. Wang Manyu is quick to grab hers. Looks like she means business. So, welcome along to you, Colin Wilson.
Pleasure to be here again, Rebecca.
I was about
great morning.
I was going to reel off your credentials there, Colin.
Oh, please.
Two-time Commonwealth silver medalist and former coach to England's women, men and juniors. This is a fascinating matchup, isn't it, Colin? Because we had this pair, or these 2 teams rather, meeting in the group. Let's talk about the 2 individual players first, though. Wang Manyu, a phenomenal force at world #2. Getting on in years, towards the older age of the scale for Team China, but she's just such a phenomenal talent, isn't she?
She's absolutely brilliant. In any other country, she would be absolutely #1. And she's never made #1 in the world. And the reason for that is her compatriot here, Sun Ying-sha, but also Chen Meng. So being born at the same time as those 2 stars is a bit of a problem, but she's been world #2. But this is Shin Yubin, world #10. She's been rested a couple of times. She was rested against Romania and rested against China, but she's a fantastic player in her own right. World #10. But she did lose a couple of points in the group seeding match against Chinese Taipei. She actually lost 2, but then she's since recovered.
Indeed, and like you say, Colin,
but then, yeah, recovered against Singapore, as you can see there. But yeah, dropped a couple against Chinese Taipei. Having said that, when she's played Wang Manyu, she's always taken at least 1 game off her.
That's right, Colin, but never a match. So they have met, as you said, in competition previously. This is the 6th meeting between them, and it's been all one-way traffic in favour of Wang Manyu. They met earlier on this year in the semi-final of the World Cup in Macau, China. That one went the way of Wang Manyu 4-2 in what was a best of 7. So will she continue that flawless streak against Shin Yubin today, and indeed continue China's flawless streak in these championships as they search for a place in the final 4 to keep their title defence intact. Can you see past China's women at all, Colin, in search of their...
Well, it's not easy to do so. It's only happened 3 times since 1995, but it's always possible. Shin Yubin always seems to take games against Wang Manyu, and the next match on, Kim Na-young against Sun Ying-sha, that wasn't a wipeout either. So I think it will be some stiff competition for the Chinese.
takes control of the opening rally. And Team China have shuffled their starting lineup somewhat. We had Sun Ying-sha, who was the starter, and Wang Manyu going up second, but they've reversed that order.
Yeah, they have. So what will happen today is that Sun Ying-sha actually will play the 4th of the 5 matches if it comes to it. So China are kind of protecting themselves by putting out their number 1 in the 4th game. But when you've got a team that can rest Chen Xingtong, world number 3, Chen Yi, world number 6, isn't even here. That's just how strong China are. And they're resting also today Kwai Man, who lost to Natalie Bayer of Poland in the seeding groups.
Yeah, it was a huge shock to see Kwai Man defeated there.
So just incredible strength and depth in the Chinese women's team.
Incredible expectation as well.
Yes, the Chinese players are expected in their home country to win. And keep winning. There's a lot of pressure for play, a lot of competition for places. So all of the Chinese players are motivated because they're playing for their international career.
So Wang Manyu with a very good start here, goes 4 points clear, and she's making this look easy so far, Colin. I know it's not, of course, but Wang Manyu firmly in control.
Yeah, she is. A little bit of topspin on that serve, got the ball up, and she's able to flick the ball with her wrist over the top of the ball, get the ball down on the other side. No chance for Xin Yubin. That ball just hitting the top of the net and then pinging off the end of the table as a result. So actually she hit it too low, not too high, but it carried off the end because it hit the net.
7-1.
Perfect start almost for Wang Manyu. China will be very satisfied with that. Xin just trying to get herself into the game. It's always hard. It feels very agoraphobic out there. You're very exposed when you're out there and losing. You just want to get stuck in.
And it feels even more tense today because we are down to just 1 table in this arena. There were 4 in action simultaneously.
Absolutely. That's fantastic play by Wang Manyu, and for Xin Yubin, it just feels like there's no place to hide.
Well, not at this level.
Well, 10.
So 10-1. Oh, and the foot's missed. So, Xin Yubin having to go back to the drawing board. Wang Manyu missed virtually nothing.
Grimace from Xin Yubin as she makes her way back over to her bench, and it is business as usual for Wang Manyu and Team China, 11-1 in the first.
Ma Lin here.
So Xin Yubin, anonymous in game number 1. Wang Manyu swept her aside 11-1. Colin Wilson, how does Xin Yubin impose herself in this? Because Wang Manyu was just out and out dominant.
Yeah, well, you just have to remember that you've won games against Wang Manyu before, and you just got to wipe that. You can take the learning, which is you understand a little bit more about how she plays. You don't worry about the disappointment, and you just take that as information and a bit of history that you can take as positive, and then you get stuck into the second game.
Well, one of the games she won against Wang Manyu, Singapore Smash, was 21-19.
what, 21-19 in points? Unbelievable. That's the longest I've heard of in one of these events for a long time. In one of these World TT events. Wow.
It's like the old scoring system.
So like 10 juices. Wang Manyu there. Forehand from the backhand corner. She's done that about 3 or 4 times. Xin Yubin before hasn't even got her back to it sometimes, but there she did. So maybe she's tuning in, Xin Yubin. And that's good. That's good progress. Constant pressure. It's not enough against China to hit one good ball. You've got to be able to follow up, and it's the speed of recovery which is so critical in between shots.
So what are the strengths of Xin Yubin, Colin? We know her prowess and doubles, but what can she bring to this table today in singles?
Well, normally, she'll be very, very consistent. Backhand to backhand, she's like a machine gun speed. And she's very, very good at recovering early at the table and just keeping the ball peppered at the other end. So she's up against someone that's equally skilled now. And you can see she's kind of forcing herself to stay up, not go back too much. Even though she's got very little time. So a lot of modern table tennis is about how quickly you can organise your brain and body in the very short period that you've got in between shots. Lovely from Wang Manyu. Swept backhand topspin right over the top of the ball. Flick of the wrist to make the ball come down on the other side of the table. Yeah, Xin Yubin will, yeah, she'll take that one. I think maybe she could have won that point earlier in the rally, but just off the side, she did enough. Well done.
Oh, a lucky one there for Xin Yubin.
Yes, things like that can keep you in the match and give you hope. 8-2 down wouldn't have been much fun. 7-3, you're thinking, well, a couple of points now against the serve, and then it's my serve to come. You're just looking for that reason to believe. Yeah, just a couple of backhand misses. If Xin Yubin can get those on, tune into the game, and she might be taking more games against Wang Manyu. Yeah, good change of pace. Slower ball. Well done. And Marlin, Chinese superstar. 4 World Cups, Olympic champion. Not a bad person to have on your bench.
Indeed not. Well, Wang Manyu celebrates that point and clearly was a little bit irritated, perhaps, that Xin Yubin has managed to amass 4 in this game.
Perfection is not expected, but it is sought.
Indeed. 6 game points then.
Yeah. Support from the China women on the bench.
11-4.
And that's it, 11-4.
Game 1.
Yeah. Wang Manyu continuing like a bullet train through these games. 11-4 in the second. Xin Yubin benefiting from a couple of lucky bounces to amass a couple of points there. But it is one-way traffic. Wang Manyu a game away from winning this first match in a best-of-5 tie.
给他补完以后后面还扛来还是，是吧？顺着球你顺正常打，一点都没有。好啊，不用乱就行啊，还是把比分憋住啊，没问题，好吧？
Let's ahead to Japan in 1991, where a unified Korea team won the Korean Cup final. This was the team championships. A rare one that China didn't win. So big celebrations for the unified Korea side in Japan.
Third game.
Yeah.
Wang to serve.
Surprising to see
Level.
China defeated, and they'll be hoping to, of course, defend that title on this weekend, when the finals take place. Wang Wenyu doing their very best to give themselves a good shout.
Love 1.
Yeah, and this match between China and Korea women is a repeat of the semi-final at the last World Team Championships, which was on home territory for Korea. And at the end of that, Korea won the bronze and China won the gold. The last time Korea beat China in a World Team Championship match was back in 2004, 22 years. Well, good work there from Shin Yu-bin. See the forehand early. I think that did that just touch? She's still enjoying herself out there. That's great to see. Sorry, just hit the edge of the table. So efficient from Wang Manyu. Switch to the forehand. She's able to turn her shoulders back.
So, is that the timeout then for Shin Yu-bin? A couple of points for Wang Manyu, one on receive, and this is, of course, a must-win for Shin if she's to stay in this match.
Indeed, 2 games to love down, best of 5. And then up next, Chinese #1 Sung Ying-sha against Kim Na-young.
이렇게 넣는 게 나은 거. 그렇게 하다가 내가 자꾸 들어온다 그러면 팍 깎아갖고 일로 그래서 올라오는 거 그래도 네가 돌아서 한다든지 해서 시도해서 비싸나 괜찮아. 하고 조금만 중심 딱 해서 앞에서 준비 받으려고 그러니까 하려고 해야 돼. 그렇게 좀 알았어? 자, 어? 레시브 자신 있게 돌릴 거 돌리고 짧은 거 기다렸다가 만약에 깎이면 짧은 거 기다렸다 짧게 오는 거 먼저 네가 할 수 있는 거죠. 선택하고, 어? 하나씩 가. 응.
Time.
So Shin Yu-bin a point in arrears then after getting herself into a narrow lead to begin this third.
Yeah, and hopefully some good advice from coach Seok Yun-mi, who we saw there. She's a women's team bronze medalist herself, an Olympic silver medalist back in 2000-2001 time. So some real expertise on the benches of both China and Korea Republic.
I mean, we didn't, of course, understand what was being said there, Colin, but what do you anticipate the message will have been for Shin Yu-bin?
Well, I think it's a case of getting a bit more topspin, staying close to the table and sweeping over the top of the ball rather than just counter-hitting. That will take Wang Manyu just a tiny bit further away from the table. It is a bit of a risk, it's harder to do, but I think it's worth a try at this point. And she's trying to do it there, but Wang Manyu, her stroke production is just so efficient and so much topspin. You are asking to match something very, very tricky. And she's done it before, taken games against Wang Manyu. It's just fabulous. She saw the service, went wide of the backhand, and then early wide of the forehand as well. Perfect. So this is the closest she's been, 4-5 in the third.
but a good comeback from Wang Wenyu.
Yeah, this is why she's number 2 in the world.
Good response. Didn't get too many past Wang Wenyu.
Yeah, mentally hard as nails. Just keeping Shin Yubin guessing and disappointed.
4-7.
Well, is this the point at which Wang Wenyu begins to pull away at 7-4 up in the third?
Yeah, 5-4 was close. That was the critical time for Shin Yubin just to win another couple of points. Uphill battle again now. And that backhand, which is so long and so wide into the backhand corner, Shin Yubin's almost playing the ball in tucked up to the side of her body. And then the follow-up's too strong. Brilliant, brilliant work from Wang Wenyu.
Watched on by Kuai Man and Shen Xingtong.
Nice lobbing. Oh, and it's off the end.
How good was that from Wang Wenyu to stay in that rally?
Wang Wenyu, yeah.
It was a golden chance.
A rueful smile from Shin Yubin. 2 points from victory now for Wang Wenyu.
4-10.
Yep, make that a single point from wrapping up this opening match in what is a best-of-5 tie.
Well, unfortunately for Shin Yubin, I think she's caught Wang Wenyu, world number 2, on a good day for her. Look at that. Absolutely comprehensive, Rebecca.
11-4.
Absolutely.
Payment match, Wang.
And it's hard to catch Wang Wenyu when she's not on a good day. And she's just swept aside the world number 10 there in straight games. 11-1 in the opener. Just a strong, strong statement from Wang Wenyu. 11-4, 11-4. The defending champions off to the perfect start in this quarter-final. And it's only going to get better with the world number 1 up next. Flawless performance from Wang Wenyu against Shin Yubin. Begins China's title defense here in this quarter-final in earnest. Next up, look at that strength and depth for the defending champion Sun Yingxia, world number 1 to come. Wang Yidi in the third. That could be China's final match in this tie if things go to plan. It's world number 1 Sun Yingxia up next against world number 31 Kim Na-young. That's coming up in just a few moments' time. Next up in this quarter-final.
Sácale chispa y dale candela. Para ver, vamos a ver si da pela. La la la, mami, todo eso se ve. Da la vuelta, ponte al revés. Pon la mano, vaya en la pared y gózate esta culera. Miguelito, dale. Guaya, mami, tú eres mi presa. Y me gusta hacerlo sin delicadeza. Mami, yo le doy bien duro con destreza. Yo sé que te gusta así, así. Sé que te vuelvo loca, que la cara se te nota. Cuando lo mío azota, te dejo todo nota. Pregunta tuya, where me from. Hey, Puerto Rico, somos de corazón. Siendo y prende el Philip Blanc. Hey, Puerto Rico, somos de corazón. Siéndolo, préndelo y pásame el plan. Bigri plan, bigri plan, bigri plan, plan. Pam, 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 pam. Hey, Miguelito, dale mantecadito.
Welcome back, where the quarterfinals have begun apace here in the OVO Arena in Wembley. The Republic of Korea with work to do against the defending champions China, who are looking every inch the best in the world. This is the Tata coin toss. So Sun Ying-sha, world #1, the best women's player in the world, without a doubt. She's never been challenged at the summit of the standings. As the players collect their equipment from the leaning racket reveal, this is how they line up. A flawless record for Sun Ying-sha against Kim Na-young, who's sitting just outside the world's top 30. She has been inside it at 25 last year, but quite some distance off China's imperious, long-standing world #1. She's been world #1 for the past 4 years. So, we begin with a warm-up before we get this one underway, and Colin Wilson, Sun Ying-sha's used to kicking off these ties for Team China. How do you think she felt watching from the sidelines before it was time for her to take her turn? She wasn't watching for long, of course, though, with Wang Wenyu speeding through her first match.
Yeah, she didn't get long to think about it, but she'll have gone off.
Begin with a warm-up before we get this one underway, and Colin Wilson, Sun Ying-sha's used to kicking off these ties for Team China. How do you think she felt watching from the sidelines before it was time for her to take her turn? She wasn't watching for long, of course, though, with Wang Wenyu speeding through her first match.
Yeah, she didn't get long to think about it, but she'll have gone off during the game and done her warm-up. So she'll be doing a lot of visualization. She's played Sun Ying-sha before. As you say, she's played her 3 times, not 1. She got a game against Sun Ying-sha in the Asian Cup this year, but when they played earlier in the group matches for seeding position, it was 3-0 to Sun Ying-sha, and it's quite comprehensive, 11-8, 4 and 5.
Well, it's interesting you mentioned, Colin. Let's go back to that group match 4 days ago. It was a clean sweep for China's women, 3-0 in a best-of-5. I mean, in those 4 days, would the Republic of Korea imagine that they would have come up against China again? And how would they have prepared for it, seeing this fixture?
Well, they lost to Chinese Taipei in the same groups, and that's what's put Korea in this quarter, the top quarter of the draw against China. Had they won that and then won their Group 32 match, they'd be in the other half of the draw and would have avoided China.
Yeah, that can't be a fixture that you want to see. You don't want to be drawn against the defending champions and the world's best. Is there a chance of them to avoid a repeat, that clean sweep for China? Is there a chance for the Koreans to challenge and perhaps even take a match?
Well, all we can say is that the Koreans are known for taking games off Chinese women, but rarely beat them. It does happen. It has happened before.
First game.
But we have to go back 22 years for the last time that in World Team Championships, Korea beat China. So tough one, but Kim Na-young is yet another opportunity.
Perfect start for Sun Ying-sha. Just mechanical.
Yeah, the consistency of technique under pressure is what counts for Sun Ying-sha.
Backhand to backhand before Sun Ying-sha opts for the killer blow with the forehand.
Yeah, so just going back in time a little bit, Sun Ying-sha sharing the #1 world spot with Chen Meng all the way back to 2019. As you say, she's been the #1 now for 4 years. I'd like to say that was unprecedented, but it isn't. In Chinese table tennis, we go back to Deng Yaping, was #1 for about 8 years.
1-2.
Just off, so Kim will be happy to be 2 points all at the beginning. Nice jab serve, hook serve. Oh, a couple of little errors. That's hopeful for Kim Na-young. You can see the spots on the ball, on the bat.
Well, it was a nice drive from Kim Na-young. You can see what she was trying to do to challenge Sun Ying-sha.
Absolutely.
It's met a wall of resistance.
Sun Ying-sha so good out of the middle. And then in the end, just too wide. But one thing to remember with the Koreans, and the Korean coach is very, very aware of, it's a very, very young Korea team. They are building for the future. So this is all good opportunities, good experience. And even if they don't win, the 3 players here today are only 18, 20 and 21 years of age. So plenty to come from Korea. They're building for a new generation of stars. Really interesting. Kim Na-young refused the flick there. She could have played a hard flick and then chose to play soft down the line. Not so fast. Good placement at a good time. Sun Ying-sha under pressure. Really having to move her legs a lot in this match so far. Great service. It looked so much like it was backspin. Kim Na-young put her bat on it and whoosh, up it goes. Very well disguised.
Will she go for the same one again?
The double bluff.
She doesn't, but she still wins the point.
Yeah, went for a fast opener. Ready for the quick return. More of a floated ball, tiny bit of side spin. And again, just look at that backhand wide across court. Na-young looks positive and unworried, that's good. Started off attacking, you could see Sun Ying-sha just gradually turn that rally around from being the one under pressure to being the one on top. Superb work through that rally. Waiman and Wang Yidi rested. No, sorry, Wang Yidi plays 3rd. It's Chen Jin-tong who's rested.
Wang Wenyu's face, an absolute picture there as she watches the change of direction from Sun Ying-sha. Kim Na-young keeping pace in the early stages, but just doesn't have enough now as Sun Ying-sha cranks through the gears.
Yeah, I think it might have been 4-all, 9-4. And that's the flick that she refused before, and that time she used it to great effect. A superb return of serve. Kept it hidden until the last minute, the direction she was going to play it. So Kim Na-young hanging on. Great short ball, and then the flick, and that time the flick down the line. Great variation from Kim Na-young. Pleased with that.
Well, many of us would have written Kim Na-young off at 9-5 down.
Yeah, superb. Look how quickly she recovers after that backhand to get the forehand in. Had to think about it for just a fraction of a second, but reorganized herself beautifully.
different with the serve there, Sun Sharp.
Yeah, fast serve. She got Kim just a little bit away from the table as a result of that.
Goes long, and it's Sun Shah who wraps up the open at 11 points to 7. So she makes the start that we would have expected, the world number 1, the first game on the board.
对吧？你感觉的周短，其实周短在这一局你的贴得上不错，他能 play 他3个短局都是。
So, it is Sun Shah taking the open at 11 points to 7. Kim Na-young, though, she did challenge the world number 1.
She did. There was just 5 points, just right in the middle of the game, where she trailed. Apart from that, she was absolutely level.
Will we see a closer game number 2, I wonder?
So Kim got a good start and a good finish. Just dropped a little bit in the middle. Or rather, Sun Shah excelled herself. So Korea serving.
It's a good serve as well. Troubled Sun Shah.
This is Korea Republic, not Korea DPR, who are also in the championship.
So 2 points, 1 on serve. It's a good start for Kim Na-young. This is match number 2 in a best-of-5 tie.
Yeah, let's come back with a nice start. She gets 1 of 2 against the service. That would be good. 3-1 and serving then. You can kind of look ahead to these, you know, to that little bit of optimism, short-term optimism, and just keep building. Wonderful from Sun Shah with a forehand. See the wrist come back, and she turns the ball inside out to get wide of the backhand. High thrown serve.
3-1.
Just trickles over the net there. Had a couple of those in the first game as well, Kim Na-young.
Yeah, they all help. Solid start, Kim.
Could Sun be in trouble here? Too soon to tell, I suppose.
Yeah, we're a long way from taking a whole game. It's a long uphill battle to take a game off a top Chinese player. But she's on her way.
What is it she's doing differently in this second game then?
Well, I think you see there the heavy, heavy backspin return, very, very fast. Before she was short pushing and flicking, and now she's digging long. It won't last forever because Sun Shah will get used to it, but it's choosing the right combinations to do over a period of time to keep the opponent guessing.
Wow, it's not going her way at all, is it?
No, Kim just looked more comfortable in the rallies. Once Sun opens up, it just feels like she's less rushed in the longer rallies. Yeah, wonderful.
7-1.
This is world-class Korea Republic play. Seok and me will love that one. Korea coach.
Seven, 2.
Wow.
8.
You don't often see this on. Screenshot that page.
Yeah.
8-2. She can dine out just on that fact alone for a fairly long time, I would say. Not many people get 8-2 up against Sun Ying-sha in any game. Again, the fast backspin from
3-8.
Kim Na-young. But on that occasion, Sun begins the comeback. Next up, Wong Yi-di against Park Ga-yeon.
Well, you said Sun Ying-sha begins the comeback. That's 2 points now on the bounce. She's drawn back to within 4 after being 6 down, and this looks a lot more manageable now for Sun Ying-sha from 4 points in arrears.
Yeah, and it's amazing that you can see that route for Sun Ying-sha, even though she's 4 points behind and Kim only 3 points away from winning the game. You can still feel the pressure. No let up for Kim Na-young here.
Yeah, getting herself back into it now, Sun Ying-sha, and this would be a decent comeback as we can see the Korea bench calling for a timeout for Kim Na-young.
Out.
Yeah, even when you've got a 6-point lead against the world #1, you aren't safe.
No, so I'm glad we screenshotted it at 8-2. So who do you think will win this game, Rebecca? Will it be Kim Na-young, who's 3 points away from taking the game and 3 points up, or do you think Sun Ying-sha will come back?
Look, I'm not a betting woman, but I am going for Sun Ying-sha in this one, just because she's got the experience and she's just shown us coming from a 6-point deficit that she's now building some momentum. So I've got to go with Sun Ying-sha.
Fair enough.
And you? I'll probably be proven wrong, but...
Well, I'm going to go for Kim Na-young then.
Okay, then.
Yeah, I mean, she's close enough to the finish line in this game that I'll say that I think she'll actually do it. But we'll see if Sun Ying-sha is going to upset my prediction.
Interesting to see what happens after the timeout. Whether that does have the desired effect for Team Korea.
So Korea Republic coach Seok Yun-mi, wonderful player, Olympic silver medalist, and being very active, very verbal, and very encouraging to her charge, Kim Na-young. One more serve left for Kim. Oh, unbelievable. Some switches, but a lot of backhand to backhand.
.14 rally then, and it's the one that goes the way of Kim Na-young. 0.1 after the timeout, so that's what she would have wanted, but she's not over the finish line just yet.
Delight for a Korea Republic. I thought Sun Ying-sha turned that one around, Rebecca, but Kim held on.
6-9.
On the verge of a game point, she sends that one long. Can't ride off Sun Ying-sha, she's still in this. Has another serve.
Yeah, Sun Ying-sha playing into the body as Kim turned for the play of the forehand. couldn't organise her body in time. Same again. Except that time,
9-7.
it was wider to the backhand.
So important serves coming up then for Kim Na-young as she searches to establish herself in this match.
Yeah, so Sun Ying-sha, 6 of the last 8 points, but Kim has serve. Oh, what a great rally.
7.
Both players holding up well, still staying aggressive. Kim ends up with the point and game point.
An exasperated puff out of the cheeks from Sun Ying-sha.
Serving from the middle of the table, not from the backhand corner, and she takes it.
7. Game for Korea.
So a difficult serve for Sun Ying-sha to try and return, pushes it into the net and hands the game to Kim Na-young. So it won't be an unblemished record for Sun Ying-sha, not another straight games win for her. Kim Na-young levels up by taking the second game.
살짝을 섞어줘야 돼. 그러니까 잘 굴리니까 제가 어떻게 해? 지금 너클 잊었어, 뭐. 그치? 그러니까 네가 생각해야 되는 게 그럼 카트로 이어질 때, 그치? 카트로 이어질 때 거리를 맞춰야 되는 거야.
So it's wide open then. Sun Ying-sha taking the opener 11-7. Kim Na-young getting her own back in game number 2 by the same scoreline. Sun Ying-sha was just too slow to start game number 2, Colin.
Yeah, and
gave herself too much work to do to catch up, 6 points behind.
yeah, Kim Na-young raced into the lead as a result. Maybe a little bit of concentration loss at the beginning of that last game for Sun Ying-sha. But the Koreans quite often take games off the Chinese, just not 3 at a time. Superior service, got the ball up. Well dispatched on the 3rd ball of the rally. There've been a few times that Sun Ying-sha's done that fast serve to begin. Oh, bends it and over-bends it by about 2 centimetres.
It's interesting that this isn't even Korea's highest ranked player.
No, that's true. Ranked 31 in the world, so she's putting in a very, very good account of herself.
1, 2.
But only 20 years of age to Sun Ying-sha's 25. Sun, 25 really, you're probably at the very peak of your powers for a period around that age. You can see Kim just a little bit younger. Oh, what a beautiful forehand topspin. Sun Ying-sha is so good at playing the forehand from the backhand corner and going super wide. It doesn't look from her body shape that is possible to get that angle, but she pulls the wrist back, turns the wrist against herself. Just awesome. Consistent backhand.
Game from 4 days ago, Sun Ying-sha took that one in straight games, 3-0. It was 11-8, 11-4, 11-5, so 2 very one-sided games in that.
Yeah, very much so. So people will be dancing at the screens all over Korea for this one.
more like it from Sun Ying-sha.
4-0.
Oh, clever switch, but just into the net. Oh, the rapidity, you can just hear the rapidity of the rally.
This is such a confident performance from Kim Na-young.
Forehand down the line was a great ball. Will it go on? No, I've got it. Change of body language there. Sun Ying-sha looking just a little bit less comfortable out there.
6-4.
Well, 6-4 and service to come.
Well, it just shows it wasn't a blip for Kim Na-young in the second game, and sometimes when we do see these Chinese superstars lose a game, they come back really fighting in the next, but there's been no sign of that yet from Sun Ying-sha.
Shin Yu-bin looking happier from the career bench there.
Nod of approval, I think.
Yes. Another one.
7-4.
So maybe the best run of points in the match.
I do wonder about a Chinese timeout, whether we might see that soon.
Who would have expected this score? This is another one you can screenshot. 1 game on, 7-4 to Kim. Sun Ying-sha playing to the middle of the table there, forcing Kim to come across, and therefore just off balance, and that's all it takes there. Having to come across as she hits the ball, overlifts it. Ma Lin, Olympic champion, encouraging Sun Ying-sha towards a 2-1 lead. Oh, an air shot. You're trying to hit about 1 to 2 millimeters of the ball on the edge as you brush the ball. So it's not unusual to miss the ball completely because you're not actually trying to hit the whole ball. The topspin required means you're just brushing the edge a bit.
Back to within 1 then. It's amazing how quickly things can change.
8-6.
Not phased by the comeback though.
No, not at all. Not at all. Just stop that one. Yeah, even a run of, let's say, 3 points in a game, up to 11, you can feel the shift of momentum. Just off the end.
8-7.
Well, you asked me in game number 2 which way I thought that would go. I was wrong, and now I'm going to ask you which way you think game number 3 is going to go.
Oh, that's a tricky one. I think I'm going to go for Sun Ying-sha just on ranking, and it's close enough. And she's got serves to come in just a moment. But hey.
7-9.
It's exactly what Korea wanted.
Game points for Kim Na-young. This is unprecedented stuff.
Well, my prediction's looking a bit sick after about 12 seconds.
Indeed.
Must-win serve for Sun in this game.
Well, it is Kim Na-young Reclenches a fist in celebration as she takes game number 3 to take a 2-1 lead overall. It's another 11-7. Sun Ying-sha taking the opener 11-7, and then the next 2 went the way of Kim Na-young by the same scoreline. She is now a game away from leveling this best-of-5 tie for the Republic of Korea.
내가 이제 또 뭘 바꿀지를 다 생각하면 좀 길게 이제 넣고서 이렇게 돌 것 같다든지 그럴 때 긴 서브 있는 거 하나 내가 치게 해줘야 되는 거 하나랑 제일 좋은 거는 지금 네가 서브 넣을 때 넣고 내가 이렇게 하는 거 내가 가운데 거 요것도 했다 하잖아. 그래서 헷갈리게 하는 거야. 그러니까 그거를 조심하지 말고 그러니까 회전 넣었을 때 제가 이렇게 누르잖아. 그럼 조금 나온단 말이야. 그거 빗지 말고 좀 놔둬. 바깥에 있어서 갖고 들어가도 돼. 알았어? 봐봐. 내가 이렇게 하면 제가 아까처럼 안 나오잖아.
Time, please.
So can Kim Na-young do what she's never done before, and that is defeat Sun Ying-sha. She's a game away from doing so. How does Sun Ying-sha respond? What's she struggling with?
Well, I think she's struggling a little bit with the Kim serve, actually. Kim's winning more, I think, on her serve than has happened in the past. We've said that, you know, Korea Republic do take games against China, but unusually 2 in the same match and 2 games to 1. The big problem for Sun Ying-sha now is that the option of adding a lot more aggression is a huge risk because she's got no no place to go if it doesn't work.
And she still hasn't used that timeout, so she does have that in her back pocket if she needs it. This is a must-win game for Sun Ying-sha, and we don't often find ourselves saying that.
Yeah, if Sun Ying-sha doesn't win 3 of the next 6 points, I think we'll see that timeout come. Oh, top of the net and off, shakes her head. She can feel the pressure. She can feel the pressure of the mantle.
The Chinese contingent are up on their feet. I think Sun Ying-sha's body language said everything there. The head dropped, the shoulders slumped, and the timeout has been called with momentum firmly in favour of Kim Na-young. Sun Ying-sha getting off to a dreadful start in what is a pivotal must-win game, rather, 4th game.
这种上来我发言。
好吧，没关系啊，8分钟领先啊，没事啊，没问题，没问题啊，这有7逼的，你憋住了啊，憋住了，没问题啊，只要把比分憋住就有机会啊。没关系，没关系，没关系啊！顶住啊！干吧，干吧！
So Sun Ying-sha is involved in a must-win game if she is to stay in this match. Marlin calling the timeout, and Colin Wilson, you've been in positions like his, you've been England coach. What do you read into Sun Ying-sha's body language, the conversation that was had between players?
Yeah, you should just see the whole atmosphere between the both of them just look pretty rough. I mean, it's not like Sun Ying-sha has to win this game or should never be seen outside of China again. Nothing like that would happen. But I think Sun Ying-sha's own... Oh, look at this. Wow, what a statement after the timeout. She's come back, the body language has shifted, and see that ball, she threw it out wide with the forehand. Kim Na-young, no answer to that. But Yeah, Sun Ying-sha, she wants a record, an unbeatable record. She wants to go down as a genius and a hero of Chinese women's table tennis of all time. So her desire to win is so great, but her fear of losing might just inhibit her a little bit.
If she loses this, it's not as if she is out of these championships. It's a team competition. There's a best of 5 matches in this tie. She will still be in it. I guess she wants the personal pride, though, of
it's a matter of pride
winning all of
and
hers.
national expectation.
Yeah.
And in the rallies, very positive. And in between the rallies now, very pensive. Ma Lin not giving anything away there, really. Exciting match for Korea Republic. Oh, again, runs around the backhand side, forehand, cross-court wide. How many times has she pulled that one out? Taxi for Kim Na-young.
So the timeout was used well.
Yeah, well timed. 3 points into a game that's not going right.
Draws level then at 4-all. Could this be the end of the road for Kim Na-young in this one? I know it's early days, of course, but again, just because of Sun Ying-sha's experience, the fact she is the best in the world, it seems like something has just clicked now after that timeout, perhaps.
Oh, went for the fast serve down the line. Worth a try now, needs to steady. But in steadying, you can't afford to slow. So we need a calm brain and a very fast body. Oh, the backhand exchanges.
6-4.
Both of them refusing to be pushed away from the table.
Quick glance over her shoulder, Sun Ying-sha towards the bench, and a rare display of emotion there. You can see how much it means to her now that she's found a bit of a rhythm and she's got herself into that lead.
Kim
Na-young, very still. Still looks relaxed. But no. Sun Ying-sha is on a real roll now. We're seeing the inner steel.
Serving well, Sun Ying-sha, and she has built up a comfortable lead here. Of course, this is a must-win. She gets this one, we will go to a 5th and final game, so it's not done yet.
Well, the ray of light was presented to Korea Republic, and Sun Ying-sha has closed it off and taken that light away. And again, back to the grind for Korea Republic and Kim Na-young. And again, rip that backhand, half-long serve. But how good will Kim Na-young be in 5 years' time when she's got 5 years more experience, as Sun Ying-sha has? Plenty to come from this fantastic Korean player.
Well, it's a
Gone to
serve.
5.
Yep. She can't deal with that one, and it's a remarkable comeback from Sun Ying-sha from 2 games down to take us to a decider. But it was never in doubt, was it, for the world of #1? That timeout used to perfection. And we are going the distance here in this second match in this best of 5 tie.
不管是相持还是前3板，还是所有球，心要定下来啊，别乱，别急，好吧？这帮球不带人家，停下来，不行，摆或者捅长都行，捅完以后后面跟他衔接，一定喊长就好，没事不虚，对吧？他也拉不起你，没关系的，好吧？啊，
相持我人往前站一点，
对，然后相持里面不要别太薄了，可以了啊，没问题。
不了我速度对不对？没有在后面超进去。
对，你把比分比，把比分比，好屏住，啊，没问题，好吧？好，跟吧。点！
It is the decider here. Sun Ying-sha has risen like a phoenix from the ashes. She's taking us to a 5th and final game here after being beaten in the 2nd and 3rd. She took the 4th in convincing fashion, 11-4. And she's been told to stay close to the table. Colin Wilson, do you think that's the right advice for Sun Ying-sha?
Absolutely. If Sun Ying-sha can force Kim just maybe 20 centimetres further back in the longer rallies, then she'll definitely win the match. So if it's under pressure, the temptation is just to lean back slightly. So Sun Ying-sha being urged by Ma Lin just to get her head over the top of the board, stay close to the table, push Kim Na-young away. It's great to have the benefit of microphones and translators in between games, isn't it? The forehand from the backhand corner again and again. 11-shot rally. And it's really interesting to me, the body language. In between points, Sun Ying-sha's looked very pensive. And then she's come out and her body has been absolutely electric for the last half a game. That was actually really good from Kim Na-young. She was in a bit of trouble. She topspined it very heavily and slowly over the net, which was the right thing to do in that situation. And can you believe from how low down that ball was for Sun Ying-sha, and even the Korea Republic coach acknowledging that almost impossible forehand from Sun Ying-sha.
Let's love three.
Yeah, this is the Sun Ying-sha we know and expect to see now after what will be a blip on an otherwise perfect record this week of losing games 2 and 3. What way is there back in this one for Kim Na-young?
Well, I'm not sure there is a way back now. She'll do well to make a comeback here. Sun Ying-sha in the last couple of games has shown Kim Na-young the cake and then taking it away again. But still, Kim Na-young looking calm, positive, believes. Very impressed with her mental approach.
Incredible show of strength from Sun Ying-sha.
1-5.
Yeah, again, forehand from the backhand. Kim gets to this one. Absolutely brilliant return. The next one came as well from Sun Ying-sha. Just the ability to follow up. Fabulous shot by another fabulous shot. The Chinese women are the best in the world at this.
We've got Wang Yidi and Park Gae-yeon to follow this in the 3rd match.
Kim Na-young doesn't know where to go now. Will she go for a big finish, take the risk? Go for the big shots. Will she hold it steady? Oh, the switch.
Amazing placement from Sun Ying-sha.
7-1.
Sun Ying-sha saw Kim step towards the backhand there. She leant 1-2 centimeters to the left, and Sun Ying-sha saw it, played it to the right. Absolutely brilliant vision from Sun Ying-sha.
Oh, that was magical from Kim Na-young.
Yeah, return the favour there. I think it's a thick edge.
Long way back, though, for the world number 31 in this 5th and final game.
Yeah, just love it that it's 2-2, been 2-2 in games. She's made a fantastic match of it, Kim Na-young.
7.
She has.
Still
She's
there.
outperformed her teammate Shin Yubin, the world number 10, by quite some margin. She only won 9 points across her 3 games against Wang Manyu in the opener.
Yeah, in the previous game, Shin Yubin won fewer points in all 3 games than Wang Manyu did in all 3, in any one of those games. Amazing.
3-8.
She's steamrolling her way through this one now, Sun Ying-sha.
I think that was an edge as well. Fair enough. Kim Na-young's had a couple of lucky ones to just keep her in the game at times. The ball nearly hit the cameraman there. It might well have done. Big fist pump from Kim. Still in it. She can keep Sun away from 2 points from victory for a bit longer. I'll serve. And she misses the forehand across. Screams from both sets of supporters. Urging on their heroes. Sun Ying-sha to serve. One more to come from her. Just long.
5-9.
6-8 in serving. Wouldn't have been too bad for Kim. That was a huge point. But now trailing by 4. And Sun Ying-sha only 2 points away.
Ooh, but into the net.
6-9.
Slight lifeline for Kim Na-young. But still, you've got to go with Sun Ying-sha 2 points away from wrapping up this match.
Indeed.
Urging calm.
I can read that means steady, steady.
Yes.
Stay calm.
Oh, but
9-7.
that's the second into the net.
And the problem with calm is that you can go passive. You can slow your brain.
Has she gone passive?
She did then.
Interesting, yeah. Perhaps seeing the finish line and forgetting she's still not reached it yet.
Yeah. Kim on the way back, but is it too late? Oh, backhand to backhand until eventually Kim Na-young plays it down the line. So that was 17 shots in the rally. Wait for this Kim switch. There you go.
Well,
Deadly.
you said, is it too late for Kim Na-young? And she's doing her best to show that it isn't. She's brought herself back to within a point, and this is a really vital serve coming up now for Sun Ying-sha to try and earn herself 2 match points.
So Coach Marlin and Sun Ying-sha both trying to look calm. I think Sun Ying-Sha is going to come out all guns blazing now. Oh, she misses the return of serve. As they say, gutted. Coach Siok and me urging her on. Ever she needed 2 points from her serve, this is it. There's the first one.
9-10.
Can she get us to juice? She saved 1 match point. Can she save another? That is real metal from Kim Na-young.
Marlin doesn't look at all comfortable.
I think he's looking at the scoreboard on the big screen thinking, can this be right?
He's very right. This is a reality check for China women. The men have struggled a little bit in this competition. Now the women's turn. Oh, little yellow card there. What's that for? Just taking time. Play must be continuous, as it says in Ivor Montague's rules from 100 years ago. Sun Ying-Sha threw her back against that half-long serve, and it worked. She'll be so relieved. Well done, China. Sun Ying-Sha, Kim Na-young. What a match she made of it.
Did indeed, saving 1 match point. She couldn't save the second, and how about that? Kim Na-young had herself in front. She led 2 games to 1. She was a game away from taking this match for the Korea Republic, but Sun Ying-Sha, it was the timeout in that 4th game that proved to be the difference maker for her. A high five from Marlin and her teammates, and there will be sighs of relief all round for Team China, the defending champions, who were rattled by the world #1, Kim Na-young, in that one. They're now a win away from sealing a place in the Final 4 in the semi-finals. So look at how Taiwan looks at the minute. This is a best of 5, and it is Team China, the defending champions, who are 1 win away from sealing their place in the Final 4. It comes down to Wang Yidi next and Park Gae-hyun. Park Gae-hyun is ranked 75 in the world. She's taking on a top 10 superstar. That's a look then at the players waiting behind the scenes, ready to take to the table. It's Park Gae-hyun from the Republic of Korea up against the defending champions Team China and Wang Yidi in a moment's time.
Sácale chispa y dale candela. Para ver, vamos a ver si gapela. La la la, mami, todo eso se ve. Da la vuelta, ponte a revés. Pon la mano, vaya en la pared y gózate esta culera. Miguelito, dale. Guaya, mami, tú eres mi presa. A mí me gusta hacerlo sin delicadeza. Mami, yo le doy bien duro con destreza. Yo sé que te gusta así, así. Sé que te vuelvo loca, que la cara se te nota. Cuando lo mío azota, te dejo todo rota. Pregunta tuya, where me from. Hey, Puerto Rico, somos de corazón. Siendo y prende el Philip Blanc. Hey, Puerto Rico, somos de corazón. Siéndolo, préndelo y pásame el plan. Bigri plan, bigri plan, bigri plan, plan. Pam, 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 pam. Hey, Miguelito, dale mantecadito.
Welcome back to the first of our quarter-final sessions here at the World Championships in London. China versus Korea quarter-finals on the men and women's side. And here now, in polite English fashion, it's the ladies up first. What a match we've got on our hands here. Wang Manyu keeping her perfect record against Shin Yubin intact. But just moments ago, the world #1 since 2022, Sun Ying-sha, survived a scare against the rising star Kim Na-young. The Chinese fans nearly losing their voices here. And now we go to match number 3. Wang Yidi, a player who's had an element of turbulence at World Championships before, but a player here on your screens on the left side of the table who knows exactly how to dispatch foreign threats. 2 minutes.
That is exactly what happened the last and only time that they faced this youngster. Only 18 years of age, Park Ga-hyun managed to take a game off Wang Yidi at the Singapore Smash last season, but the Chinese winning in 4 games. Fraser Ali with you here in London. Thank you for all of your company. The cream is steadily rising to the top, and we're down now to the last 8 teams here on the men and women's side. Let's take a look here at the 29-year-old, the big sister of the team, Wang Yidi, a 3-time WTT champion, a world champion in women's doubles, and obviously a world team champion with China before. Such a steady player, Wang Yidi, compact, efficient, powerful. Really difficult to break her down over the course of 5 or 7 games. Park Ga-hyun is making her World Team Table Tennis Championships debut. The Worlds were held in Busan 2 years ago, but now she's come of age to represent this squad. Could she make another indent into this holy trinity of China? It'll be a very, very tough ask here if they are to live to see another match in this quarter-final. Kim Na-young in the previous one, just showing that it is possible. Kim was 2-1, 4-1 up on Sha Sha, but unable to convert in the end. And the hopes of the nation rest on the shoulders of this youngster.
Low.
Number 75 in the world, Park. Wang Yidi has been as high as 2 on the planet. Now she's number 8. Oh, lovely. Out of all of the top Chinese players, I'd say that it's Wang Yidi who plays that flat backhand most often. Plays it from the forehand side there. Good deception.
3 low. Well, 3.
And she opens her account here. It's the biggest match of her life. Wang Yidi's been here so many times before.
3, 2. 2-3,
This is only her 38th senior match. Wang Yidi has played 1,400 matches over the course of her career internationally. She has basically a 70% win record, nearly 90% record against non-Chinese players. Good acceleration through the wrist. Every single battle so far in this fixture has been righty versus righty. So we have seen backhand-to-backhand trades, playing it into the crossover, occasionally trying to go down the line. You can see there Yang Ha-yoon, absolute legend for the Republic of Korea. Yang Ha-yoon,
former world champion in mixed doubles. She actually played with Xu Xin at the 2015 World Championships in China. Nice block from Wang Yudi. Not the ideal receive, but Park couldn't power through it enough there to stop Wang Yudi. And she's 4 ahead here, the Chinese. 4 away, make that 3. Gotta be careful when you try to assess what's an unforced error or not in table tennis, because everything has intent behind it, doesn't it? But that will feel like an unforced error there. It's better on the backhand from Park Ga-hyun. But it's 6 game points to Wang Yudi. China closing in on the win here against the Korea Republic.
10-5.
Looking to make it to another podium finish. They've won it 23 times before, China. It's been over 50 years since we've seen Korea win this event. Champions in 1973. Going through somewhat of a reset. Priceless experience here for Park. But is it too tough of an ask against this player, Wang Yudi, who wins the first game comfortably? Wang Yudi playing really freely here. Looking so comfortable. They've set down the blueprint of how to most efficiently play the modern attacking game. It feels like that if you can't beat them, join them philosophy doesn't work when it comes to trying to do what the Chinese do. Koreans, obviously, trying to galvanize themselves with the most modern style, but it just seems like the Chinese have that edge in the open play. There are thousands of players in China with this style. It's going to take something a little bit different. You're almost hoping for some divine intervention. You're almost hoping for your Chinese opponent to get a bit nervous. They're that good.
4-1.
Always looking for an opening, Wang Yudi, and she plays that push aggressively down the line. in the ascendancy here in game number 2, Wang Yidi. Whistles past the Korean. Wang Yidi rolls it up and smokes it on the forehand. Look at that.
Let 1-6.
There's only so much you can say. There's only so much you can do. Long serve, and Wang Yidi saw it coming yesterday. Pivots and punishes it for not being surprising enough.
8-1.
China have that luxury of depth through the squad, so Wang Yidi knows that she's got to put together a good performance here if she wants to play, say, in the semi-final or even the final.
1-9.
Oh man, you played brilliantly. Absolutely obliterating Shin Yubin. Tong Tong not featuring in this quarter-final.
2-9.
Kwai Man, of course, the dynamic young left-hander for China. Hasn't played since that loss to Natalia Bajor of Poland. It's the only match the Chinese women have actually lost so far in this World Championship campaign. Park Ga-hyun saves game point. It feels like that's just a mere consolation here. 7 remaining for Wang Yidi, who serves again. She has every single area of the table locked down, Wang Yidi. This is a clinic. And Team China are 1 game away from a place in the semi-final. They're going to play either Romania or France if they're able to get through this. Kim Na-young was ever so close to blowing this quarter-final wide open. 2-1 and 4-1 up against the world number 1, Sun Ying-sha. Outstanding mental mettle from Sun to come back there. And now China sitting pretty. Well, she read that long serve again, Wang Yidi. Good job that Park was there, ready to block it back down the short side of the table, stretching Wang. Incredible. That's a really top draw flick there, getting the elbow high, wrapping around it with some side spin, but Wang Yidi just like a boxer. The way that she moves in and out, jabbing. Oh, it's the functionality, it's perfect. When she does strike, she's not leaving herself exposed, Wang Yidi. Balance, phenomenal. And that is an unplayable angle that sends Kim into a timeout.
그래서 네 생각해봐. 내가 지금 짧게 놓고 푸는 게 좋은지 그냥 안 단조롭게 오게 만들어서 지금처럼 길게 깎는 거나 회전이나 짧게 낸 척하다가 확 길게 넣어서 같이 네가 이렇게 맞붙어서 하는 게 돼. 이것저것 하다 보면 이것저것 기다리니까 조금 더 단조롭게 네가 어백할 수 있는 그 상태를 만들어서 그건 기다려봐.
아, 나 세게 칠 때 같다. 세게 칠 때 같다. 잘하고 있어.
끝까지 보고 내심 판단하고
확실히. 세게 쳐, 세게 쳐. 아이, 잘하고 있어.
1, 3.
Hyuk Mi, the coach of the Korean women, and she was some player in her heyday. Let me tell you.
2, 3. Net.
But it's down to Park Ga-hyun. Oh, surviving and thriving here, but not able to stay alive in this rally. Wang Yidi so lively. Look at the timing, over the ball, out in front, taking no prisoners. You never fault the technique of the Korean team. A country with rich table tennis history. Lee Sang-soo, actually, the recently retired legend, is going to be coaching this Korean women's team. We've seen him already. A couple of Champions events.
4, 3.
And I think that this Korean team needs a bit of a boost because the men's team, relatively speaking, looking more lively, looking more dangerous overall.
Four, 5.
Have got a lot of really encouraging youngsters. If you take a look at the World Youth Rankings on the WTT website, you can see Park is right up there on the World Rankings. Levels here, Wang Yidi takes another step in the right direction. Keep her out as well for Hyo Yerim, who we saw at the Europe Youth Smash. Yu Yerin as well. Got two players in the top 20. It looks almost inevitable. When someone does take them close, it just feels like it's not supposed to be happening.
Nine, 5.
Now it's about the composure from Wang Yidi. Can she finish it?
9, 6.
Just tensing up a little bit on that third ball. It's not uncommon to see a timeout in this kind of situation. Even Marlin knows that the hardest game to win is often the last.
Seven, 9.
Long serve to middle, well read. Good quality, good balance there from Park Ga-hyun. And all of a sudden, she's breathing down the neck of the Chinese player. A timeout feels due. And indeed, Marlin now, the 2008 Olympic champion, is going to have a few things to say.
现在挺好，挺好，可以。然后你现在发球里头，你现在觉得他拧来后，后来说的话，是不是可以把反转找出来？反转死不了没完了。
发寸。
发寸也可以，发转。
发晃一样。
对啊，一个往上一撞，一个是想好的寸的。我说。
太拱了一个。
对，想完想就想好，没问题。现在局面很好，没有问题。啊，可以，坚决啊。对对对，不着急，不着急啊，没关系啊。挺好，挺好，没问题啊。这个节奏啊，挺好的啊。
加油加油加油加油！
Five, please.
You're always being zoomed in on if you're one of these Chinese women. They are superstars, not just in China, but globally.
8, 9.
Good fight back here in this third game from the 18-year-old. She's leveled it. Few nerves creeping in. Check out the serve success. Wang Yidi, favorite to finish this. But it's game point apart. She did take a game off Wang Yidi when they met at the Singapore Smash last year. Oh, she panicked. That looks like, doesn't it, an easy miss. But Wang Yidi's awareness, judge of character, judge of how the opponent's feeling and what they might be thinking, is what helps her play such a quality serve. Stretching. Oh, the best rally of the match.
11.
And it helps the 18-year-old from Korea, Park Ga-hyun, set up a second game point. As the serves alternate here. In juice. She's only gone and taken it. Hold your horses. It looked like China were going to wrap this one up, sail through to the semis, but no.
지금처럼 단조롭게 같이 이렇게
They're made
해서
to
너가
wait.
여기 지켜서 여기를 임팩을 자신 있게 들어가는 게 첫 번째 네가 제일 좋은 거. 그렇지? 봐봐 이제 상대가 바뀔 수 있는 것 중에 하나는 너보다 어디로 많이 할 것 같아. 일로 많이 하겠지. 근데 그거를 하고 이렇게
After
하지
two
말고
dominant displays,
잡아서 스윙을
Park
해야 돼.
Ga-hyun steals the
알았어?
third.
300개만 들어가면 다시 일로 오잖아? 다시 쭉 들어가면 돼. 어?
너무 세게 치는 게 없어. 이것만 넣고 해도 되고.
내가 다시 있는 거 해. 어? 그리고 봐봐. 제가 너가 잘 하나씩 깎아 넣잖아. 그것만 네가 판단해서 쭉 주고 아까처럼 쭉 주고 올라오는 거 해도 된단 말이야. 굳이 막 안 들려고 할 거 없어. 어? 잘하고 있어. 다 잘하고 있어.
Korean coach that you saw there helping the Republic of Korea medal twice in 2000 and 2001. Not made it to the podium in a long time. 2012, the last time we saw the Korea Republic on the podium on the women's side. These tacky Chinese rubbers allow you to grip the ball even when you're accelerating quite quickly through. It's that spin generation. It helps them get that security, that arc over the net to dip onto the side of the table. What they're so good at, the top Chinese players, is knowing when not to really go for it with too much power. They know when to slow the game down. Good improv from Ittf. Contacting that near the bottom of her racket. Half-long serve caused some indecision. Can't say I've seen her receive quite like that all event, actually. Dynamism from Ittf. Deep down, she'll be disappointed that she couldn't finish it with a squeaky clean 3-0 win. She was in pole position to make that happen. Too predictable there. Ittf, no nonsense. Surely the Chinese Hall of Famer can close this one out. 1-6. Playing a lot of balls on that diagonal park. And a walk in the park for Ittf. First one was impressive, and look how she, comes across it, plays it against her opponent's momentum.
8-1.
Credit to the youngster for taking a game off Ittf here in this World Championship quarter-final, but I think that's all she is going to take. 9-1.
9.
An ambitious statement shot there from Ittf. Just have a light slap on the cheek. Full throttle. And that sets up 8 team tie points. China are going to make it on to the podium again. But what colour will it be? We saw blips
Game match
from Sun Ying-sha and Wang Ittf.
3-0 over Korean Republic.
Wang Manyu with the most one-sided victory in this quarter-final against Korea. But overall, you can safely say that is a dominant display from the defending champions. And they're one step closer to the tippy top of the podium once again. The 23-time champions, the defending champions. China are into the semi-finals. You can't say it's because of extra experience You got to put it down to the fact that it's simply because they are the best. They are the best to do it. They're the best to ever do it. They are the holy trinity of this World Team Championships. Wang Mengyu, Sun Yingsha, and Wang Yidi have helped their nation get through to the Final Four here at the Centenary World Team Table Tennis Championships here in London. Let's go down to the court. Wang Yidi is with our very own Rebecca Adams. Let's hear what the winners have to say.
The defending champions, China, safely through to the Final Four. With me now, Wang Yidi. You played the Republic of Korea just 4 days ago, so it's another win against them in as many days. What felt different about today?
恭喜晋级4强。那前几天刚刚打过这个韩国队，大约4天前吧。今天再打他们，有没有什么不同的感受呢？
我觉得今天跟韩国队交手也是第2次吧。我觉得我们也是上了莎莎跟曼玉吧。我觉得可能我们在场上更有底气了吧，所以就还行吧。
So this is the second time that we've played them, and in today's match we have Shasha and Man Yi, so we felt very confident, and I think we did great.
And you are through to the semi-finals. What will the time look like between now and then? How will you prepare for that one?
那么现在成功锁定了4强席位，从现在到下一场之间会总结哪些经验呢？
我觉得可能在马导的这种带领下吧，我觉得我们团队会越来越强大吧，所以我们也会更团结，打好接下来的比赛吧。
So under the guidance of our coach, I think we'll become much more stronger and much more united and fight every single match afterwards.
Well done, and we'll see you in the semi-finals.
Wang Yidi and Team China through to the Final Four. They're going to take on a European side in the semi-final. We know that for sure because Romania are going to take on France in a continental derby match there. The top seeds, the defending champions, through. They beat Sweden, they just beat the Korea Republic. Some worthy challengers, but China through unscathed. And you can see the bottom half of the draw there as well. Germany, who beat Korea DPR impressively yesterday, will take on Hong Kong, China. And Ukraine, the surprise package, will take on the Japanese. Speaking of Japanese, the men are up against Germany. That is a titanic clash coming up next here on the last standing table. So join us in just under half an hour as we get ready to await those superstars.